So today we are going to be deadheading our Scarlet Beebalm plant here. I love, love, love this plant. It's a native plant to Ontario, which is where I am. And I'm really hoping that by deadheading it right now, it's about the beginning of August. And I'm hoping that I'm going to get a whole second set of blooms for the later part of the year. And then those blooms I'll let stick around, and then hopefully they'll make seeds, drop their seeds, and then have more bee balm in the garden. I'll give you a close-up of the deadhead now, and then we'll give you some tips along the way. So all you need is a clean set of clippers, and that's it. And all you need to do is clip above where the next set of leaves is forming. I am trying to make sure that where new leaves are forming, these tiny little buds, that I don't clip those off so I don't risk losing those blooms. It's really hard to see, so I'm gonna give you a super close up in a minute, but that's essentially it. You just clip off the top, and then, oh, we got a little visitor there. And then we can just throw that in the garden. If these were to develop seeds at all, I would be totally fine with this proliferating in this area of the garden. So I'm just gonna throw them down here, and then they can just decompose naturally. So we'll just do another one here. This was a double bloom. How cool was that? That little ant can go and lay down here as well. These guys are still blooming. This one here is a new bloom, so I'm gonna leave that there, and then we'll do these guys back here as well. Really easy. It's so simple, but it really cleans it up nicely. And then on top of that, hopefully we'll get those other blooms. And you can actually smell the wonderful fragrance as I'm clipping it here. It smells a little bit like a mixture of mint and oregano. We'll do this guy up here. And that's it. We're going to leave those guys now because this is still blooming and this one's just starting. And then hopefully we'll get more blooms in these other stalks that have already finished. So here are the little tiny new leaves that are forming, and those are what we did not want to chop off when we did our deadhead. Now over here, you can see the super tiny little ones here that are forming. And so that's what I was saying was kind of hard to see. So just so you keep an eye out for those when you're doing your deadhead, those are what might be forming into new leaves or new blooms before the end of the year. Now on each of the bloom stalks that we did the deadhead on, those little tiny formations of leaves or blooms were on the first set of leaves down. So just to keep an eye out for those when you're doing a deadhead yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you liked the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up and consider subscribing as well. Thanks again.